We have two beautiful cutting dies this time from our friends at Crafter's Companion. And Teresa has made some absolutely beautiful cards with them. In fact, let me just show you one. Isn't that pretty? And there's the inside. So lots of things going on with Teresa and our friends at Crafter's Companion. Won't you please come play with us? Well, this one is called the Holly and the Ivy. And let me show you the cutting dies. There are 6 pieces. So you can see that outside frame, which is all the holly. Then there's 2 inner frames. Well, actually a straight frame, 2 straight inner frames. Okay, got that. Then this one that's facing to the inside, and then a tag, and then a tree, Christmas tree. So that's the first. The second one is called Shimmering Snowflakes. Same idea, different art. Snowflakes on the outside, 2 straight. Snowflakes facing the inside, a tag, and then individual snowflakes. There are 6 pieces to each of the cutting dies. But of course, the wonderfulness is what can you do with them. So let me scoot these over, and I'll bring back this card. And this is using the holly and the ivy. So you can certainly see that beautiful frame around it. The other thing that's going on is the inner frame, the one that's going facing to the inside, is done out of a glitter cardstock, and it is glued to the outside one. And it almost looks like it's somehow embossed and then sparkly. It just really looks wonderful. So let me show you what Teresa used. In this case, she used the Joyful Christmas, and this has got a lot of plaids. It's a very pretty combination. And then to mix these together, well, here is the green glitter. And then, of course, you can see the green Mary that's on there. But how beautiful is that? So certainly to do the first piece, she has simply taken the outside frame and went ahead and cut it. Because this is not cutting, this inner piece, that's where you're going to get this rectangle on the center, which is great. Then she did the inner piece on the glitter, and just gorgeous. So she did use the, as I said, the Joyful Christmas, and she paired it with the Sparkling Season solid cardstock. That's the newest Christmas collection from hot off the press, and that is what she matted her card. So you can see that right there. Green ribbon going around the base of the card, that front piece. The 'Tis the Season, that comes from the Merry Christmas Dazzle. So this has got several colors. You can see how she's used gold in there. They are a nice size, also a variety of sizes. Teresa did say that she would recommend using sticky specs to attach these dies because there are so many little pieces and they're intricate, so that sticky specs is just going to do the trick. And as you probably remember, there is, well, let me just pull it out just in case you don't remember. And it comes in, let's see, there's 4 sheets. We don't recommend that you cut this up. We do recommend that you simply die cut your piece and then pull back, but don't remove, pull back the liner, place your die cut piece right here, and then layer that back over, gently rub, not hard, just gently. You just want to get some of those millions of micro dots onto your die cut piece, pull it off, and position it on your finished project, and it's going to look just this beautiful. But I do want to point out how amazing I think it is combining the Mary with the glitter. How neat is that? Now, the next step that she did, well, she did add here some of our Jewel Dazzles. Now, there are 540 on a sheet, one sheet, and you can see she did the tiniest ones as being the holly berries. And doesn't that just finish the Christmas red and green? Now, on the inside, she went to the inside of her frame right here, and die cut that out of the Mary. Then she matted it on the gold Mary. And how pretty is that? We're going to see that being used a little bit later, but here is what the gold Mary looks like. Very bright and shiny, just like the green. And then how clever that she did the tree. Remember that tree out of the Mary and also out of the glitter. For stars on top of her trees, of course you need stars. Well, we have you covered with dazzles. Now, I've peeled back the backing just so you can really see how many stars there are. They're in gold and silver in one package, and that's what it looks like. Now, that blessings, that's also part of the Christmas dazzles. So that is our first card. Now, Teresa kindly did 2 projects out of each of the cutting dies. And this is the second one. And isn't this fun? Now, this is a great way to use those straight line rectangle dies that are in here. So here we've got one, and then you flip it open, and we're going to then bring this forward. Look at that. How fun. I don't think I've seen a card like that before. How fun is that? Okay, we're going to go back now. Let me show you how she created this. Well, to begin with, this is just our regular 5 by 6.5 inch card. Okay, then she used the die to place them and cut a rectangle out of her card front. Now, because the card is 6.5 inches wide, if you have a Gemini or a Big Shot, this is too wide. So you can simply put your cutting die, wrap this to the back, and then just insert it like this, because that's only 5 inches. And then open it up and you're good to go. Now, what she did is she covered this with the paper out of Sparkling Season. And here's the paper collection. She did use the 12 by 12 size, and that is what she used to cover her card. Doesn't that look pretty with all of the, it kind of mimics the cutting die, doesn't it? We'll get in really close just so you don't miss anything. Then she cut the outside with the solid. So we're back again to the Sparkling Season solid, just like was used on the first card. Now, for our next layer, this is also coming out of another piece. So this is 6 1/4 by 9 1/2. We're going to score it in the middle and fold it. And we've got something like looks like that. It's just a smaller card. Then we're going to take this opening edge and fold it back to the fold. We're going to fold it to the fold. And then you have this piece. Well, this piece, let me just show you as it's finished, is going to be the inside of the card. So it's going to get glued. In fact, Teresa has some tear strip. It's going to get centered. And then this is going to be that flap that pulled out. That whole piece was done also out of the Sparkling Season. You can see all those pine cones. And then she went back with the solid and cut a strip. And she has used, this is the border dazzles, but in the lime color. So you can see how that really plays nicely with the colors on the papers. Now, Have a Merry Christmas. That's a cutout into the package. She matted it on brown, also in the package. And then this is another, well, it's what you saw when we opened it up. But notice that outside frame, this one, she's done here, but then she's done it right here also. And she simply matted it on white. Then this is the same thing, another strip, another piece cut out of the inside of the frame, another of the cutouts. So everything is right there. Just really clever lady. Okay, that is Holly and Ivy. Are you ready to move on to Snowflakes and see what else Miss Teresa has done? Okay, I heard that. That was a yes. Okay. Now, here is our third card. And isn't that stunning? How pretty. It does look very wintry and frosty, doesn't it? Again, you can see how that Mary is playing really well. Now, what Teresa did is a couple of things. So she has, wait a minute, let's open up the card and see what else is going on. Oh, isn't that stunning? Okay. Now, in this case, Teresa used the Snowfall pattern cardstock. And isn't that pretty? And she used the Frosted Green Mary, and that's kind of a blue-green, but doesn't it play well with those papers? So you can see that she's done just the outside one after she die cut her frame, same way we did just a minute ago. And so she has used those. And then on the inside of the card, that same frame is cut, but this time out of the solids. So that's going to again play with the Mary. Warmth, joy, happiness, that's also part of the papers. And then you do have the extra snowflakes. So I hope you can see, yeah, I think you can, that she's placed another snowflake right on top. And you can see the pearls that she's added. There you go. So you see all of this beautiful shimmer and shine on the front with the frosted pearls and the frosted snowfall cardstock, and then a really pop of white. And isn't it pretty how the white words really go with the white of the card inside? And this is just beautiful. Okay, and that's what the pearls look like. Okay, we have one more card that's using this. And let me show you what this card looks like. So it is this. And isn't that pretty? Now this too is a little different of a card. And I'm going to open it like this. Isn't that pretty? So this is gold and white. And what Teresa has used is the Marigold, the glitter gold, and the glitter white. So again, just a really elegant look. Now the papers come from Snowflakes and Snowfolks. And doesn't that look interesting? Very pretty. I love the elegance of this card. It's just beautiful. Okay, so let's go into how she created this. I'm just going to move this die. And Teresa started with our 5 by 6.5 inch card. Now she wanted to turn it into a 5 by 5 card, so she simply measured 1.5 inches off the long piece, trimmed it, and voila, that's a 5 by 5 card. Okay, so you've got that done. That's our 5 by 5 card. We've got the fold at the top. Then she simply took the bottom part and lifted it back to the fold. So she has this piece. Now that's what she has going on here. It's just that this piece is so much larger, but she was careful to keep the length of her card at 6.5 inches, so it would fit into the envelope, okay? So no need to worry. Then she covered because what you're seeing is really the inside of the card, isn't it? This piece and then the inside. So this is one of the 12 by 12 Snowflakes and Snowfolks, and she has measured it into 3 pieces and cut them smaller than the card so that the white card is the mat on all of those pieces. Okay, then she has gone back here and she has taken that outside snowflake frame and die cut it onto the white glitter. And then she matted it onto the Marigold and cut the gold glitter. And I just think this Golden Mary, I just think it's gorgeous. Sorry, I know I've said it 14 times, but I think it's gorgeous. Don't you think it's gorgeous? And then she used a white ribbon to wrap around there. And that tag, of course, is this tag, but she chose to use Dazzles. And these are the Christmas greetings. This is the Tiny and Script Christmas. So very merry and peace, joy, and love is part of that. So it's a nice way to use the tag. This is white cardstock with the Gold Mary. And there's one of the snowflakes because you've got more snowflakes. So sweet snowflake there. And then there's a holly out of Dazzles right there. Then opening it up, she's done another tag, you can see, with the words and with Dazzles and with glitter snowflakes. And then she just did a strip of the gold glitter. Very, very nice. Now, something else Teresa sent, and I want to share with you, is this is the gold kind of look. Well, here it is in silver, Mary, silver glitter, and the white glitter. Isn't that pretty? So you can have it one way or another. It just works beautifully. Okay, Teresa does a great job for us. Now, that's what we have. Once again, this is the holly and the ivy and the shimmering snowflakes. We do have them bundled into a money saver. It's on the right side of your screen if you'd like to get both of them. We do have a limited supply of these, so I just want to let you know. We wanted to put it on early so you had plenty of time to use them. There are instructions down below. Just click on the card that you want to get instructions. You can print them off if you like to, but it'll give you all the measurements and all of the materials, of course. And then you can, and as I said, you can print those off. So if you are watching us on YouTube, that's where we always go at the end of this. We hope that you will like us. We hope that you will comment, tell me what you think, and subscribe to our channel so that we can send you. In fact, this holiday season, we've got about 25 webisodes every month. Wow. A lot of that is because Teresa has stepped up and she said she could do a few more. So we're taking her up on that and love to see what she's accomplished and share it with you. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for beautiful projects, Teresa, and some wonderful combinations. And thank you for being the best part of Paper Wishes. Bye-bye.